we are, back on the hot, muggy street of New York.
What is going on, everyone? It is Mark here with another video, and today, if you follow me on social media, you know that I had a little bit of a weak moment. So the other day, I caved in and I finally bought AirPods. So for some of you who follow this channel, you might be like, why don't you already have AirPods? You're the #1 fanboy of the company called Apple. That is true. I am a fanboy, and I do usually buy the products specifically for the reason that there's a little Apple on the back of them. But for some reason, I didn't see the point of AirPods, and I couldn't put myself together to spend $219 Canadian for a pair of wireless headphones that I thought at the time were a waste of money. However, my opinion has changed. But before some of you guys start commenting on how bad the AirPods actually sound and how bad they are, I don't know, just in general as a headphone sound wise, just you're not buying the AirPods for the sound quality. I mean, sound quality it's a solid like 6 or 7 out of 10. If it's not the sound quality, why spend so much money on the AirPod? Convenience, efficiency, frequency of use, convenient, did I say convenience? Probably. They're just so convenient all the time. They're with you, they're all the time, you open in your ears and they're ready to go. And when you're not on your phone, automatically switches to your computer, your iPad, whatever the case may be. So let's go over some of those features that do make these headphones, earphones, AirPods a necessity, in my opinion. Necessity, I mean, you don't need them, but they are really cool to have, and there is a point of them in your life as an iOS user. So let's go dive a little bit deeper into this. Okay, get over the fact that they look funny. That's fine. You'll get over it. Okay, so the first thing that makes these so special is the W1 chip. What this chip allows you to do is extremely easy connectivity and the ability for the AirPods to be synced automatically with all your Apple devices. Let me show you how easy it is. All you do is you flick this little open, and they are connected with your device. I don't know what black magic goes on in here, but when I was holding my phone, popped it open, it asked me if I wanted to pair. Like it didn't pop up on my girlfriend's, it popped up on mine. What? It's like black magic were to meet real magic, and they were to have a love child and call it Apple Magic connectivity. That's what these are. But then you go to your computer, you go to your Mac, you go to your iPad, and they're there. They're ready to work. What? I think something similar to the W1, it doesn't have to be the W1 chip, but something similar has to be industry-wide. Like the way that you interact with these headphones here is so quick and painless and easy to use that it needs to be kind of industry-wide. That's how I feel about the W1 chip. I love it. Okay, what else? You can connect them easily to your phone. Who cares? The way you interact with these headphones and the way it kind of adds an extra limb to your body in the sense that of how you communicate with your other smart devices, there's a few tricks up these sleeves. One, you connect easily. Two, they have not only just the speakers inside these headphones, but they also have some little cool little gadgets that actually kind of help you. So if you notice on the AirPod, both of them actually, there's going to be a proximity sensor located on the earphone. And these proximity sensors are kind of used to know whether or not they are in your ear. And it kind of gives it the little bit of a brain power to know whether or not to pause or play the music, depending on if you take them out or put them in, right? So if you're listening to music, all of a sudden someone starts talking and you're like, oh, for crying out loud, I have headphones in. But maybe you want to listen to them, right? So you take one out and your music automatically is paused and it understands that there's no headphone in there, and you can now communicate with that fellow human being, pet, whoever, whatever. You can now attentively listen to that source of noise. And when you're done, simply put it back in, boom, bada bing, you're now listening to your music again. It's the small things that make a really big difference. So battery life is another thing that I really enjoy. I shouldn't say battery life, more like the ability to always have juice in your AirPods. So the AirPods, they only have about 5 hours of battery life, which isn't that great. However, you don't really use them for 5 hours at a time listening time. These are for the quick commuters, these are for the conference calls, these are for quick walks in the mall, these are for the gym session. And when you're done with them, they go back into the tooth floss looking carrying case, right? The charging case. And what this charging case does is that it always keeps them juiced up and ready to go when you are ready to use them. So when I'm not using them, they go into here and they're charging. And 15 minutes gives you 3 hours of listening time in this thing, so that's fantastic. And this extra little charging case gives you an additional 24 hours of listening time. So for example, I'm on the train, I'm going somewhere, listening to my AirPod. You know, I get to my destination downtown, walk into that meeting, boom, bada bing, in they go. During that meeting, it takes an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, they're charging the whole time. You ready to go home? Put them back in, you're listening for another 2 hours, right? So that full day, you use them 4 hours total, and out of the whole scheme of things, 24 plus 5 equals what? 29 hours. You use 4 out of those 29 hours. You are now left with 25 hours of additional listening time. Just the whole ecosystem is so easy and so user-friendly to use that it makes it all worth it. I'm just a really big fan of these actual AirPods. And for the 97th time, do not buy these if you're expecting phenomenal sound quality out of these. The sound quality isn't bad by no means. You buy the AirPods not for the sound, but for the convenience that I tried to illustrate. I'm not sure if the way I portrayed it shows how much I think that these do have a purpose in everybody's life who is at least using iOS, because the W1 chip only works for iOS. But these do have a place in people's lives. But in my life, for example, if I really do want that higher sound quality, I'm not gonna get my AirPods. I'm gonna go get my Sony over-the-ear headphones, my Jaybirds. Those are kind of designed to give you that all-around very good sound quality. These, however, these are on the run. These are for busy people. These are the commuter's dream. These are for the people who are running around. They don't always have two hands, wireless. You know, it's just so easy to use, quick. You don't have to think about it. It's just there, ready for you to use at your disposal. And that's why I like them. I'm a huge fan. All right, guys, so I hope you liked that video. If you did, please feel free to hit that like, share, and subscribe button down below. But if you're looking for more brownie points, of course, you know what to do. Just follow me on all my social media. Links can be found down in the description. But for now, thank you, and I will see you on the next one.